Cancer, to channel the future tarot. Well, I feel like a killjoy this week has their eye on your dreams or some sort of energy around you. So before the sun, moon rising, Venus signs of Cancer. Take what resonates with you and toss the universe what does not. What a week. I feel like as this kind of comes to a wrap of the month of March, I feel like we're tremendously going through a collective sort of cleansing period. We have all these planets in retrograde, coming out of retrograde, and I feel like everyone's sort of handing out opinions like, you know, cheap flyers essentially this week, and I feel like that's a lot of energy for you to sort of embrace and take on. As I was meditating on your energy, we're gonna just quickly start with our singing bowl. We did a smudge, so we'll just quickly give this a cleanse of energy. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Cancer. As we're sort of coming through this energy of, you know, realizing that not every person deserves a reaction, and, you know, their opinion is just that, a dime a dozen, like cheap flyers. You're starting to see where, you know, just to cleanse those energies from you. Wishing on a star, how very important, and for you, you could be even literally seeing a falling star somewhere, but it's time for you to dream again. Go ahead, make a wish. It just may come true. Number 25, breaking down to 7, it is important that we wish, we believe in something higher than ourselves, right? We have 30, and also look at this, thank your lucky stars right out after it. And it says, as you begin to count your blessings, more and more blessings will come. That's absolutely right. Pump that pump of prosperity, gratitude, you know, being thankful for, you know, the things that we're receiving, and the ability to be able to give back to the universe. And we have number 61, collective consciousness, coming out for you as well, Cancer. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all of the energetic shifts like I was just talking about. You know, it's time to focus on peace and love for all, and sort of anything that's kind of feeling like a volcano erupting within yourself this time, just to cleanse and be very mindful of the negative energies around you. And how, you know, as an a water sign energy, you can pick up on energies, and, you know, they can linger with you for some time, so be careful to cleanse your energy on a daily. We're going to take a look at your home and domestic life here. Then we're going to take a look at your wishes and your fears. Then your love and friendship, hope for achievements, any obstacles, future possibilities coming in for you, and then lastly, your good fortune for the week, Cancer. And then we'll clarify that all out. Coming in for Cancer and their domestic life, home life, sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, Cancer. What's coming in for Cancer from the 24th to the 30th? All right, look at that change. That Ten of Swords coming out here for you. Like I said, transition, and this is sort of that killjoy energy. It is endings and new beginnings, because as powerful as we sort of recognize the ability to change and how hard it is for sometimes of us to let go of the things that we have to let go of, it is a part of you that is ready and willing to embrace this change at this time. And I think that's, you know, a huge part of the battle is sort of understanding when it's time to change, and sort of going with the flow, even when it hurts the most, right? Taking a look at your wishes and your fears for Cancer, please. And what is leaving your life is meant to, even though no matter how hard it hurts, if it's meant to go, it's meant to go. Something better is coming in place. So, you know, be mindful of that. Page of Wands coming out, new ideas, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius is coming out in your wishes and fears. And this is some sort of new opportunity. You're looking for something new and exciting to come in. And I think that's great. You're maybe putting yourself out there in terms of job, career, or something. You're trying something new. I like it. Taking a look at what romance and friendship for Cancer this week. And oftentimes change, you know, after we go through a period of painful ending, it kind of forces us to change the things, and it is good, right? It's what's meant to happen, for us to look at the things that needed to be addressed there. We have that High Priestess coming out for you. Intuition. This is that inner knowledge. I like it for you, Cancer. You are a very intuitive sign. And this is coming in terms of friendship and romance. So this is definitely speaking to the fact that you already know the inner knowledge of what's happening in this relationship. And it could be that need for change that is, you know, lingering here and sort of causing a little bit of a ruckus. We're going to look at what's your hoped for achievements this week. You know, listening to that inner truth, silencing the noise around. Sometimes we just don't want to, you know, acknowledge what is, we already know, that inner truth, right? Because it goes against what, you know, we're sort of hoping for in you know, life, right? The Knight of Wands coming out. This is the force of nature. This is for your hoped for achievements. So yeah, I like that for you. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but this is that going for it energy. This is, you know, really driven and motivated. I think that's positive energy. You could be driven by your own inner knowledge, some sort of achievement here. Let's take a look at any obstacles or sort of unexpected chaos for Cancer this week. We have that Five of Swords, controversy. So yeah, that fits. Conflict coming in terms of you know, unexpected chaos and obstacles. There is a controversy at the heart of this. Now it could be within work, within any sort of relationship dynamic you have going on, but there is something that's causing a, you know, a real upward. I feel like it's starting within yourself this week. You're already well aware of this energy, this inner knowledge that comes to you in some way. Let's take a look at the future possibilities here. Cancer, this controversy, I feel like it's, again, a really, you know, direct. This Queen of Swords, you're turning the back to the past there. I like it for you. You're going to your future. You're very cautiously optimistic, head, you know, and heart here. You're ready to draw your sword. You're very equal, you know, composed energy. I like that about you. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So, you know, that's your definitely a good energy for your future and possibilities is for you to come into that clarity of thought, be very composed. That'll throw everybody off their game for sure. Let's take a look at the good fortune for Cancer this week. All right, the Lover's card, commitment coming out here for you. That's what is great. There's a commitment, a love card. This could be new love for you coming in. Or this could be just in your current, you know, energy. There could be what sort of changes the game. There's a controversy. It could be around commitment for some of you. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, as well as Justice on the bottom of the deck. There's a sense of imbalance, and those are incoming energies, so I like that. The 9 of Pentacles is abundance. Things are starting to turn around for you. Absolutely. You're thanking your lucky stars. You're starting to see things come full circle because you're really starting to get to the, you know, issues here. Let's take a look at the 10 of Swords. Can I clarify that 10 of Swords for Cancer, please? Pain has a purpose, and it sounds cliche to say, but it's so true, and we don't see it in the moment because we're so stuck in, you know, the loss of the grief and sort of the insecurities that come along with sort of that rejection feeling that we sometimes face when something ends that we were not necessarily ready for it to happen. That can be hard to address. That can be hard to take a look at. It's coming in for 10 of Swords. It can be hard to accept that it wasn't necessarily us, that we're just, you know, it wasn't meant to be, right? The Magician card coming out in reverse. You got to alchemize, you got to change, you have to think, you know, what's keeping you stuck from, you know, manifesting your best and truest reality, Cancer. And it could be just the fact that you're, you know, change is sometimes, you know, hard to deal when we're also dealing with so many other things. Let's clarify that Page of Wands. Don't be reluctant to see what the opportunity is in front of you, though. Even, you know, as hard as it is to even want to have the energy to get up and face this, especially when you're in pain or hurting or coming out of a sense of loss, right? The Fool cards, there you have it. That Page of Wands with that Fool card. Take a leap of faith on something. This is a new energy, a new opportunity coming in absolutely for you. With that new ideas and that Fool, this is definitely something you've been wishing for and hoping for. It's whatever opportunity you've been looking for, it is going to come in. And, you know, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Can I clarify that High Priestess, please? You got the Death card in reverse. Yeah, in the inner knowledge, you're resisting the transformation. That's not literal death, by the way. But that is Scorpio energy, and that is resisting this transformation as it's coming out in reverse. Not wanting to take that change. Like I said, you're resisting it because you're so, you know, uncertain about the future. Can I clarify that Knight of Wands? But if you look within and tap within your own inner knowledge, I feel like you already have the idea, the knowledge, and the wherewithal to sort of become that force of nature and take the leap of faith and sort of let these restricting things go. There's that Three of Swords in reverse, moving past the heartbreak, the pain, that feeling of restriction, you know, letting that hurt finally go. Can I clarify that Five of Swords for Gemini? Or, sorry, Cancer, please. Clarifying that Five of Swords. Cancer, this is a time where, you know, this is the... this change is inevitable. It's happening. It's happened. And lingering in that sense of pain is just become too much. The Three of Cups in reverse coming in. This is you, sort of, maybe it's a Three of Crown energy, but this is that can't see the potential success here. You can't see the good things that are coming or that are around you because, again, you are really, truly a little bit stuck in that painful energy. Can I clarify the Queen of Swords, please? You do have 33 out here as well, master number. Judgment card coming out of the Queen of Swords. This is an awakening that it's gonna feel like leave you in that composed Queen of Swords moment, you know, sort of mindset there, because you know you're finally coming through this, accepting the hurt, the pain, that you've got to sort of transform and transition. You can't linger in this for much longer. And it's sort of an awakening to what's really out there, right? Now you have that Lovers card coming in. Let's see what's going to clarify that Lovers for Cancer. And whether this is a new opportunity in love or just you finding love within yourself, committing to your highest good for self, that is also powerful for you as well. You have that Hierophant Taurus card coming out in reverse. Going against traditions and the norms is something I feel like you could be doing as well. If you what you've always done in terms of love or a situation, I feel like you're no longer going to be doing. You're going to look for a different approach, and that's probably best. If what you're doing isn't working, then try something different, right? Change, opening out, this is something is ending without an out, with a doubt. You know, it's bringing up all kinds of difficult emotions. Including grief and you know, it feels like maybe the world's collapsing for you. You know, things you took for granted maybe disappearing here. I feel like this is going to be particularly challenging if you are attempting to control this Cancer, right? So not everything is within our power, and this is that, you know, I learned this the other day too, and I keep saying the word crisis is actually a decisive point, and I feel like it's important to know because there are times when we have to submit to our situation, accept that loss, right? And see that endings are possible to bring something better inside, right? You know, friendships could be coming to an abrupt halt, you know, accept it and move on. This is definitely, you know, it's time to cut your losses and move on in terms of career. Whatever you're doing, this is a cut your losses and move on energy. It's time to, you know, see what is more sort of alchemized for your greater good. This Magician in reverse, to clarify that card, is again just telling me that you're discovering what you wish to manifest without taking action, right? You're certain if you don't have the tools you need, but again, let the universe work out the how, sort of, while you do the what, right? Don't sort of try to be controlling the outcome. It doesn't have a lot of success there. This Page of Wands coming in, there is a new opportunity coming in for you. And new ideas around opportunity, money, love, something in that way, but don't be, again, stuck in not embracing it. This is like that tarot tonic. So if you're fearful, this is keep on going, right? If you're going through hell, keep on going kind of card. And I feel like right now, this is, You're looking for that happy ever after. You're looking for fulfillment. You have new ideas of way to get it. And I feel like this is a good energy, but don't get, that's definitely a card of transforming that creative energy and your current mood and situation to always be evolving and not getting stuck in that one step backwards mindset, right? Taking that leap of faith and going with it. Don't get one foot in, one foot out, get the jitters like it's your wedding day or something. This is you truly embracing that ability to take that leap of faith and jump into what is opportunity, one new opportunity and beginnings becoming available to you. Be open-minded and curious, right? Discover new things, play, have a little bit of fun, and be a little bit spontaneous. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, in your romance and friendships, you have this high priestess coming out, that inner knowledge. It is very much a Cancer energy for me. But this is definitely, without a doubt, saying, okay, what is it that you aren't focusing on? This is paying attention to the hidden thoughts and emotions that you may not even be aware of at this time. It's your feminine intuition, regardless of your gender, right? That plays a part in your life, and you have to listen. So take heed of your subconscious, right? You are sort of half in the dark and half in the light right now. So consider what sort of impact that you're having on your own decision-making skills, right? And having a little patience is going to go a long way here. I feel like even with your own intimate feelings, right? Take some time to see how things are developing in love. You could be discovering some new potential venture, like I said, but there's a need for discretion here as well. Don't discount opportunities, but do trust your instincts, right? Listen to your intuition and that inner voice, and it is telling you to move along. Cut your losses here, but you're stuck in the set of, not resisting this transformation. You have the Death card in reverse clarifying the High Priestess. You're ignoring that inner inner guidance, right? This is experiencing that deep inner change, letting go of an aspect of yourself that is actually no longer serving you and making way for something that is greater. Do not resist that change. This is you cleansing and purifying, letting go, so you can be the best version of yourself, Cancer. There's nothing wrong with that. This force of nature is who you're going to become when, after you drop all the sort of energies of just holding on to that pain, you become that person that you sort of wanted to be and have learned to become, right? This is ruled by Aries, right? But I feel like this is a dynamic, very pioneering energy. And I feel like this also speaks to a little bit of impulsive Cancer. So, life should definitely be fun, fast moving. And I feel like, again, you're kind of becoming that free-spirited individual again, looking in terms of fearless and feisty energy. You're just very sort of revved up about some new opportunity. I think that's quite good. You're revved up because you're focused on leaving the pain of the past, heartbreak behind. And I think that's great because you do this Three of Swords in reverse. So it's a good energy, I think, and to have in reverse for you, because I think that you're sensitive right now a little bit to others' words, and you need to develop that thick skin, yes, but let go of that hurt that's holding you back, the blame, the shame. Look at what has triggered you, your feelings, work on those things, and work on why you let them sort of ruminate in your head, right, over and over again when they're not worthy of it. This Five of Swords, it's controversy, right? Within yourself, within this person. I feel like a sense of standing up for yourself at the end of the day is what you're going to do. And it's going to cause a little bit of a ruckus here. You've been sort of locked in some kind of disagreement here. This is reflecting a very negative energy, but there's a personal cost to you with this energy. There's a lot of hurt and upset on both sides. And I feel like you both feel like you're right. You both feel like you've won, but this is a time to say, hey, are we too stubborn here to, consider that the ego could be pushing you into a hole here? Is saving face really worth it? That could be something you want to look at. Remember, misunderstanding, poor communication, especially with retrogrades. This can add fuel to the fire, so try not to be too defensive. Look at the bigger picture. If you can, don't eagerly jump into this argument. Try to avoid it. And, if there's that Three Cups energy, this could be people coming around. It could be three energies, family, just people sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Collaborating isn't your thing. They're kind of ruminating, but, you need to find your own creative outlet to express your sort of energies here, to get away from that controversy. So find something to just get away, and so that you can regain your composure, as in this Queen of Swords, because I feel like when you turn your back to the past, you look towards the future, you hold your head held high, you're wizened by the life, situations that you've been presented, but you're not hardened by it, right? You still have the capacity to open your heart up again to love. So I feel like there is someone in your life, that is definitely, it is ruled by Libra, but I feel like this is an energy where you're no fool. You're willing to fight for what you want, but you have that strength and objectivity and to know who and where, right? This is an energy that it's okay to have boundaries. You can still be, support to everybody else, but without putting yourself to detriment here, right? Be fair but firm, right? And that's important energy for you right now, because this is having that fairness and integrity to respect yourself first and foremost, and not let anybody around come in pushing their, energy on you all day long, and you not saying anything about it anymore. This is your time to rise up, right? This is judgment. You're experiencing a huge spiritual awakening and realizing that you're destined for so much more. This is your sort of cosmic upleveling. Be ready to turn into that higher frequency. Even try listening to higher frequencies on YouTube. But this is tuning into a higher frequency. You're going to call in that level of commitment with that Lover's card, Gemini energy, that you truly want and deserve, because you're going to, be sort of raised your vibration to that level of frequency that's going to command others as well. But you could be facing a choice between two different paths here as well, but it's not easy, or straightforward, and it's going to present you with a little bit of a dilemma this week, Cancer. But it could also, there's a sense of a union that strengthens and moves here to, beautiful energy. A choice needs to be made if things aren't working out here as well, but I feel like this is that crossroads, an important decision that has lasting effects here. Which path are you going to take? But you have to seek to create balance here. And the Hierophant, to clarify that in reverse, is maybe saying, okay, the traditions, maybe the marriage that you were working on, there's something that's got to, sort of break here. And it's necessary in that sense. You are your own teacher, right, Cancer? The wisdom you seek comes from within, not from any outside source, again. So you don't need external approval to be successful. You know this better than anybody. So truly let that go. Everyone's, handing out those opinions like cheap flyers. Like I said, there is a killjoy that has their eye on you. Not every, person and deserves a reaction to their bullshit. It's time to close their door and let that go. Until next time, namaste.